Hi everybody, I'm Shemane and welcome to my video blog. Today we're going to talk about how to be a better group fitness instructor. I've been in the group fitness industry teaching everything from body pump to spinning to step to slide, kickboxing, and now of course Zumba fitness. I have been fortunate enough to have been recruited by both Zumba and Curves to develop a program for them called Zumba in the Circuit. And in doing that, I got to go to Miami and work with Beto and so many amazing instructors. And there have been, even after decades of teaching group fitness, I'm constantly learning. And that's what I want to share with you, is to be constantly learning. Never feel like if you've been teaching for a year or two or 5 or 10 or 20, there's always something that you can do to make your classes better. First and most important is to cue. I can't read your mind. I don't know for sure what you're going to do, if the verses are all going to be the same and the choruses are all going to be the same. And to learn more about verses and choruses, if you're a Zin member, that's a Zumba Instructor Network member, make sure you go to a Zin Jam. I can't imagine why you wouldn't, because these guys are the best of the best, the cream of the crop, the creme de la creme. They're absolutely phenomenal instructors, and they type every beat, what you do on every verse, chorus, break. They tell you what to do, so it's just a no-brainer. If you haven't been to a Zin Jam and you're a Zin member, shame on you. They're incredible instructors. So back to cueing. Cueing, you can cue verbally if you use a microphone, which is great, but please don't make the mistake of talking through the entire class. If I'm in your class, I don't want to hear all of your jokes, your bad jokes, and I don't want to hear what you had for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or problems that you're having. And I think instructors have made this mistake and end up talking too much when they wear a microphone. So a lot of us don't use a microphone, we use hand signals, which is nonverbal cueing. I can tell you to go this way, I can tell you to go that way, I can jazz it up for you, I can even do, which would mean 4 more. So there's a lot of nonverbal things you can do to cue your students, but please, even if it's this, what does this mean? Watch me, not poke my eyes out. Something new is coming up. Let me know to expect something. So cueing is very important. The next thing is so easy and so simple, but I have to say this because I've been to too many classes where people don't do this. Smile. Make eye contact. I as an instructor, want to make sure that everybody in my class is okay. So there's a few little tips and tricks that we use. Instructors who have been around for a long time know about the perceived exertion test, and that if you see somebody who is maybe an older or deconditioned participant or just not doing real well, sometimes people come back to class because they feel obligated to, even though they might be sick. Please don't do that. Don't spread your flu with us. But if you see that somebody might be struggling and you want to check on them, you should. It's your obligation as an instructor to make sure that everyone in your class is safe. So sometimes what I will do is get my participants in a holding pattern where we're doing grapevine back and forth or knees or something easy, and I'll run over and check on Susie and just say, hey, how you doing? You doing okay today? And if she can respond to me, that's good. If she's out of breath and she can't talk, that's not good. So there's so many things that are going through your mind when you're a group fitness instructor, but you have an obligation to make sure, number one, that everybody in your class is safe. So smile, make eye contact. There's 2 reasons that you do that. You make eye contact to make sure everybody's having fun, but also, this is the third and most important thing that I know that new instructors who come in and they get so excited, but there's so many things that go through your mind when you're in a group fitness instructor. What's the next choreography coming up on the next verse? And oh my gosh, is Mary bending her legs enough? And is she okay? Is she having a bad day? And what am I going to make for dinner tonight? And oh my gosh, I forgot to pick up the dry cleaning. seriously, there are a lot of things that go through our minds when we're teaching group fitness, but it's important to just have fun, because that will show. Your participants will know if you're not having fun. And that's a great way to share your joy for health and fitness with others, and to inspire so many others on their path for health and fitness. So, to review, make sure that you cue. I have to tell you a story. When I got to work with Beto, we went into a Curves club in Miami, and there was one woman, and I'm sharing this with you because I know if you're a group fitness instructor, you've had this happen to you. You are going one way and they're going the other way. Your arms are up, their arms are down. And you know what? That's okay. We have a challenge as instructors who have, especially those of us who have big classes. How do you manage teaching toward the beginner level and toward the advanced level? And that's a whole nother topic. We'll talk about that. But one thing that Beto shared with me that sticks with me forever, and I constantly think about this, is do what your participants are doing if they can't follow you. So let's say you get your people in a holding pattern and you see that somebody might be having a hard time. This is your challenge as an instructor, to know when to do this and to know when not to do this. But if somebody is having a hard time and really struggling, I might get my students in a holding pattern and go over them and ask how they're doing. You're doing a great job. Make sure you encourage them. And for that second, if they can't do a salsa and they're doing a step touch, do the step touch with them. Make them happy, because you have no idea when they came into class what their problems might have been, what they have been thinking. I've heard a lot of people say, oh, I got to get in shape to come to Zumba class. I'm not in shape. I don't know the choreography. And that's not what we want. We want to encourage everybody to come in, especially if they want to get in better shape and they're healthy enough to get in better shape. I had one gentleman that came up to me after class, and you know who you are, John. He said, I know it looks like I have 2 left feet, and I do, but Zumba makes me feel like half my age. So you know what? If they're going left and you're going right, that's okay. If they have 2 left feet and you have 2 right feet, that's okay. We're all in this together. And I think it's really important to motivate people, to encourage them, and to help them on their journey to health and fitness. We're not all perfect. We're not all built the same way. I can't salsa like Wally or Carlos Garcia or so many other amazing, amazing instructors that I have such reverence for. I just am humbled every time I take somebody else's class. But I wanted to share some of these tips and tricks with you of things that I've learned over the years to help you become a better group fitness instructor. Remember cueing, smile and make eye contact, and have fun. And remember, I want to share that #1 diet tip with you that will help you lose weight, have more energy, and feel phenomenal. Just do me one favor. Help me get to 10,000 subscribers. How do you do that? You subscribe to this video channel and you tell a few friends. That's it. And as soon as I get to 10,000, it's not going to cost anything, but I'm going to share that diet tip with you that you'll be amazed. I lost 10 pounds. I feel great. I've had more energy. I get on the scale and I can't believe, wow, I haven't weighed this little in so long, in years, probably 20 years. And I'm like 51 right now. So anyways, thank you for watching my video blog. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope you become a better group fitness instructor.